So this is a circuit bent street beat. It's a cassette tape player, and it has an internal microphone, which is awesome, and it has a couple knobs, circuit bent. One of them introduces some feedback into the signal, and the other one controls tape speed to slow it down. So I didn't have any tapes, so I went to the Goodwill and I got some tapes, couple of them. This first one is an orchestral something or other. So let's try it out. Let's turn it up all the way here. Top knob feedback. At about 3 o'clock or so, it completely stops the feedback. It's fun with music, but it's even more fun, in my opinion, with like spoken word stuff. And one of them I found was pretty crazy. Actually, the only spoken word one I found at the thrift store was Charlton Heston presents the word. Okay, here's the story, guys. I'm not trying to do anything like crazy or anti-religious by playing this and slowing it down. It's just the only spoken word tape that they had. So don't get offended.
Enemies, thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord. The 23rd Psalm, which you've just heard, is one of the most beautiful and beloved poems in world literature. But the book of Psalms in the Old Testament contains 150 such writings. Most of them are rather short, but their brevities jewels which at first glance seem insignificant. But on closer inspection, they prove to be multifaceted and full of light. I particularly like the King James translation of these writings. The language conveys a sense of which is appropriate, of course, given that most of them are messages to God and are said to have been written by King David himself. But he was also known for his gifts as a poet and musician. Whenever his predecessor, Saul, felt troubled, David would take the harp and play it.
So it has a microphone,
and Saul
too.
Would be refreshed, and
you
the
press this
distressing
button,
spirit would depart from him.
and you can
Years
say
later,
whatever.
when King David fell into despair himself,
It's like, it actually has to be used when you're